Today we're digging into a story you think you know, the end of slavery in the British Empire.
So, who really ended it? Well, the popular story usually points to one man and one place.
But that whole great man thing, it's just a tiny piece of a much, much bigger puzzle.
The real fight was waged by activists, women, and the enslaved themselves. Let's start with the People's Campaign.
Meet Olaudah Equiano. Once enslaved, he became a powerful writer and a leading abolitionist.
He helped lead the Sons of Africa, a group of black abolitionists who took the fight right to London.
And check out the power of grassroots action. 300,000 people just stopped buying slave-produced sugar.
And this mass boycott? It was mostly driven by women, hitting slave owners right where it hurt.
But the fight wasn't just in Britain. A huge part of the story is the armed resistance in the colonies.
And we're not talking about small riots. These were organized revolutions that grew and grew over time.
So what's the takeaway? These revolts made slavery super unstable and way too expensive for the empire.
Okay, so now let's talk about the courts, because that legal path was anything but simple.
Yeah, there's a big myth about this case. The actual ruling was incredibly specific.
It only meant a slave couldn't be forcibly taken out of England. It didn't actually end slavery there.
Basically, the judge said slavery was so awful it needed a specific law to exist, and England didn't have one.
So all this pressure forced Parliament to finally act. But freedom came with a pretty big catch.
That's how much the British government paid out. But guess who didn't see a penny of it?
That entire fortune went to the slave owners, compensating them for their loss of property. And get this, the British government was paying off that debt until, believe it or not, 2015.
The legacy of that money? It's still being uncovered and debated in major institutions today. So abolition wasn't some simple gift. It was a messy, complicated, and incredibly hard-won fight.